Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio May 30th, 2022. You might worry about a past poor choice or mistake and take it too seriously today, with the moon opposite Saturn. You could begin the day preferring some quiet or anonymity. However, once the moon enters your sign later today, your need for emotional connectedness emerges. You're more inclined to follow your feelings. Mercury, your planetary ruler, is about to begin its retrograde cycle, lasting until May 30 RD. The weeks ahead are valuable for catching up by slowing down some areas of your life that have become too rushed. Initially, you may see this slowing down as annoying and inconvenient before adjusting to the shift and seeing its merits. Until the 22nd, the retrograde occurs in your career and reputation sector, and you might experience more than usual delays or confusion regarding goals, career choices, and business projects, or this might relate to your reputation. Past matters and tasks can be rehashed or recirculated. While it's a good time for refining long-term goals and career projects, there can be some confusion surrounding business plans or communications. Remember that information received or perceived today and tomorrow can be incomplete or skewed. Overall, however, retrograde Mercury cycles hold excellent potential for refining current projects and for doing some rethinking that benefits you tremendously. There's nothing wrong with being more assertive with your passions, so no need to hold back from expressing your truth. Granted, despite having seductive Venus sashaying through your erotic 8th house of intimacy, today's astro weather could be the reason why you're second-guessing yourself in the process. For instance, today's flamboyant moon in Capricorn will light up your mystifying 12th house of closure, secrets, and unconscious patterns, all the while sitting directly across from taskmaster Saturn via your 6th house of daily rituals and due diligence. The logistics of it all may or may not make sense, but that doesn't take away from the feeling. Yesterday's first quarter moon in Capricorn had encouraged you to step out of your shell and into the limelight. Carry this energy with you as the moon enters your sign today. The lunar energy will illuminate every aspect of your professional identity and appearance. You may feel a little too self-focused as you consider the details of your impact and your appearance as a professional. Instead of finding fault in minute details or ruminating on what you do not like, borrow that preview moon in Capricorn's confidence to focus on what you do like about your professional self. Your mental agility is high today. A recent innovation of yours could bring you some much-deserved recognition. Your mind is especially innovative at this point, and ideas come thick and fast. You have a tremendous talent. If you focus on it, you'll make some progress towards building your own success. Why not plan a walking or city tour with your family? You will meet new people on the same wavelength. It's time to strike out in a new direction and get to know nice people. Pleasant conversations will do you the world of good. Above all, they expand your horizons and change your perspective. Though you'll have a good time wherever you are, there's too much going on for you to choose. Maybe you should let someone else do the driving. You feel positive, sociable, and adventurous. Make a point of not only feeling irresistible but also acting in an irresistible way. Be careful of making any bad judgment calls. If someone looks at you for a prolonged period, a few seconds or more, and you like how they look, it's only then worth taking the initiative. Spirit and soul may seem out of balance today. A part of you may be longing to break from society and live a more spiritual life, but worldly responsibilities and attachment to your current lifestyle might get in your way. These things don't happen overnight. You have to let them develop in their own way, in their own time. Right now the keyword is finding balance between the spiritual and the material. The day's vibrations will make you think about your social status. Are you really where you want to be, my friend 6? Do you feel exploited? Maybe it's time for the rebel to come out. Of course, you are more known for your ability to compromise, but there's nothing better than a good kick in the pant to get things in order. Be sure to take advantage of the surprise effect to get what you deserve. Knowing that by tomorrow the moon will be in your work and the sun in your career sector, They are working as a team today to keep the focus on the playful and adventurous side of life's fence. The moon is not only in a playful part of your chart during the sun's last full day in an adventurous part, but a friendly aspect puts them in harmony. The moon's first alignment with Pluto since his retrograde turn even brings an opportunity for second chances or to make up for lost time. This is also a chance to future-proof against life becoming all work and no play. The sun is not only spending his last full day in an adventurous part of your chart at a friendly aspect to Pluto, in retrograde motion in your romantic sector, but with the moon giving the spirit of romance a boost. Today's romantically charged lunar vibes are adding to an already strong mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia in the air. Our eyes in the sky. Venus and Mars are aligned in Aquarius, giving us a chance to understand the way we partner and express our innermost sentiments to others. This connection offers us the romantic world if we choose to take it. Rather than make a major declaration of love, the Aquarius energy makes us take a step back and understand our feelings at a deeper level. Perspective is everything here, so you'd better be clear about what you feel when you feel it, because the next few weeks are going to be all-encompassing when it comes to romance. These two planets share a minor aspect with expansive Jupiter, which might accelerate all possibilities and make us feel as though the world is ours to conquer. Slow your roll before making any moves. You don't have to win a race. Love is about building connections and knowing the person on a soul level. Also, Mercury and the nodes of destiny square off, which can give you a push to spread your wings and fly, but only if you are on the right track and prepared to do so. You'll have warm feelings for the people you keep close, and you can enhance your connections today. You'll be feeling sociable, and communication will be very open. Being this in touch with how you feel while also being able to convey it exactly the way you like is a blessing. However, this comes with the countering energy of the Moon-Neptune square, making things seem slightly less real. Misperception is very likely at this time, so be careful not to react too seriously to anything, and be aware that you might be more sensitive than usual. The best thing would be to put your energy into creative outlets or some other method of escaping reality. You're sure to at least be resourceful enough to come up with some problem-solving ideas. Time limitations could give you a reality check, but you could be too motivated by possible success to think much about it. At midnight, the moon enters Cancer, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, the moon transits the sign of its exaltation, amplifying feelings of peace, harmony, and accord. Engage in activities that stimulate your senses and allow you to commune with nature. At this time, comfort takes primacy, which means we may be more stubborn or sluggish in our movements as we linger in each moment, stopping often to smell the roses. Shortly after the moon enters Cancer, it squares Mars and Venus, stimulating our desire complexes in potentially frustrating ways. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it might now seem that what our heart wants has been denied to us. Perhaps this is a matter of unrequited feelings. Perhaps our needs have failed to be met. Perhaps we are simply uncomfortable airing romantic or gushy sentiments. We would love for things to be simple, but the extent of a circumstance's complexity makes for moodiness. We may also act a bit desperate, convinced that hearts can be changed if we simply dig in our heels and refuse to acknowledge another's interest or lack thereof. We must determine whether we are potentially hurting ourselves in our unwillingness to accept anything other than a simple answer.